I like banana.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I like strawberry.
Name him James Gunn.
Uh, raise a character naming thing in name of our fallen brother.
Name him pedophile.
Shit, I don't have enough things
S.
for it.
Just put S. Just James. We know who it is.
James.
Please don't
A
hash me out on
thousand
Twitter.
likes and 300 retweets. I don't know if that's viral.
It's pretty viral for your shitty Twitter.
I'm sorry. What are you talking about with your 30 followers? Me trying and failing to correctly name characters. By the way, I guess I should name where I stand on Earthbound. I've wanted to play it for a long time, but this is like my actual first time playing it. Like I've gone through the first hour of this game.
I like how you're doing. I haven't even
times.
introduced us to the video yet.
Oh, you know, like true professionals, we are. My name is.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Buddy Plays. I don't know why I did it so.
This is Buddy, and I'm hashtag rehire James Gunn. We're gonna have a good old time today.
Whoa! I didn't say what part I stand on.
Oh.
This I did hours ago. I thought it was gonna be down more.
Oh.
But
My career will end with the electric boogaloo. Wait. Should we also look into Disney's?
No, wait, hey, no, stop.
I like that guy because
I know he actually said something decent.
That guy's like, well, Walt Disney was kind of.
Okay, let's get into what we were going to talk about. There's going to be a lot of.
I don't care about this guy. Look at this. He's Jeff. Who cares?
You name. I'm going to talk to the. You be quiet though when you're naming them. We'll go over what you call them at the very end. So what this video is about is.
First it's the first part of an Earthbound playthrough, hopefully.
It's the first part of a Earthbound playthrough. Probably going to be uploaded weekly, so these videos are going to be a bit longer and unedited. But that's just because we're going to upload them once a week, probably. I'm going to get like a couple episodes today. But anyways, that's not the point. So the other day, Haeden here, also known as @SoulSurge100, the link will be down in the description below.
Or at that one guy.
Or that one guy.
Really
if you search up that one guy, the actual that one guy will pop up.
That one,
the one guy.
Oh.
You only pop up if you put in Soul Search.
Oh, I need to change.
That's why I call you that one boy.
I should change my name to that.
So quote for quote, this is the tweet that Haeden put out. Holy shit! James Gunn actually got fired from GOTG3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, for this. Johnny Depp is a wife beater, but he still gets work. Bryan Singer is a pedo rapist, allegedly, and he still gets work. James Gunn's career basically ends overnight when people remember he used to make bad jokes. A day later, this tweet received 314 retweets and 1,107 likes.
So basically, most people seem to agree with me. But the very vocal minority that don't agree with me are being very vocal about it. And according to like some of my other mutuals who have gotten similar responses to this, it seems to be like the same group of like 100 people going from tweet to tweet being like, how dare you bring up logic? And by the way, before we start, the stuff James Gunn used to tweet about, it's genuinely awful. Okay? It sucks. It's not funny. I don't really think there should be a border when it comes to comedy, but it's a bit different when it's just when you're just making jokes for the point of for the sake of being offensive and provocative. Yeah, and the pubescent girls touching themselves, that apparently
don't worry, I'll save all this stuff, so don't worry too much about what you're saying, because I can relate to
that's one that a lot of them bring up, but that's invalid because they clearly don't know what the link actually led to. It apparently links to like a video of a bunch of girls singing a song about a different form of touching. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into it. So basically,
I would laugh at that. Actually, that'd be my kind of humor.
Yeah. That's not honestly not even that's not too bad. Apparently, well, I mean it's still bad, but I'm like kind of like out of all the other stuff that he tweeted, I'm like that's actually kind of the low tier one, and yet that's the one that that the people who are calling me a leftist piece of garbage.
What is leftist?
Leftist means do you really want to get into the political right and left here?
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny because the big thing about this is that these tweets aren't even new news. Like people, like at least I've known about them sent forever. Like this came out 6 years ago, right before he got hired to do this first Guardians movie. And Disney apparently knew about them. They had to have known about them. Then they can't act like they didn't see them. Oh wait, I gotta go back and get dressed, don't I?
The first one I want to look at comes from, or it doesn't come from anyone. 10K of pedo rapist comments here are more than a couple.
Well,
and she sends a picture of a couple of his.
So first off, so saying that he had 10,000 tweets worth of jokes, that's disingenuous as hell. What happened is that he deleted 10,000 tweets worth of tweets because he had a bot do it all, because obviously he wasn't gonna delete every tweet by hand. So he was just like, you know what, every tweet before 2012 or whatever, that's all gone. These quote unquote intelligent people are like, hey, you know what, that must mean that every single tweet that he ever made before 2012 was like a pedophile rape joke, which when in reality it's not. It's really just it's a comparatively small amount of his tweets that are actually like that. And again, not saying that they were okay. They're not funny. They're stupid and dumb and offensive for the point of being offensive. But guess what? They were also 6 to 10 years ago. And James Gunn is not the same person he was last... why can't I open this present?
I mean, it's still more than a couple.
It's more than a couple. It's still way more than is acceptable. But they were also 6 years
ago. If I could see the date times, I would talk more about this.
Hold on. Wait, there is date times.
No, I know, but they're blurry as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because I want to see how recent this is. Because if he had a
I think it was.
If it was like every single day he made some sort of pedophilia joke, that's a little bit different. But if it's like once in a while, because like even I make my jokes, but I don't have any favorites.
Yeah, I think it's it was like once in a while, but like again, not every single last one of it.
Okay, like this one. This is not a pedophilia joke. Like this is actually just a decent joke. This hotel shower is the weakest ever. Felt like a 3-year-old was peeing on my head. It's gonna be a crappy photo, but they circled it in red marking as if that wasn't a joke. Like obviously, it's like if you saw that on a hotel's Yelp page, you're not gonna say, "Wow, this person likes touching children."
Yeah, that's proof of pedophilia right there. That's not even about pedophilia. What kind of
I like this one. That's just personally out of context. Eagle snatches kid is what I call it when I get lucky.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. What kind of... That's not a pedophilia joke. That's not even really that bad.
I would call that a pedophilia joke if in context to other pedophilia jokes, but I still don't know what... I like, that's a not as bad as the 3-year-old peeing on my head. Like, whatever, that's nothing.
I really hope that people are so engaged in what we're talking about that they aren't ignoring that I'm playing this game in a garbage way, because I think I'm supposed to go back and get dressed. I'm running around in my pajamas.
You're supposed to talk to the police and then go home and get dressed. Your mother should be waiting outside for you if you did it right.
Hold on. So which police? Just any of them?
Talk to the one on the right. The one facing you when you walk over there.
This one?
No.
That's not a police guy. It's like...
No, not that guy. He'll be walking where Pokey is. Porky.
He's
that guy. See that one who's facing you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's who you want to talk to. Then go home.
Nice timing, James. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? Are we friends? Doesn't matter what I say. I don't want to be friends with Pokey.
This one also, I don't know. What's the Giving Tree about?
I honestly don't know. I think it might be a movie or a TV
It's a
show.
James Gunn movie, I believe, isn't it? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if this is just a joke. I'm doing a big Hollywood film adaptation of The Giving Tree with a happy ending. The tree grows back and gives the kid a blowjob.
I don't think that's
that one's weak. That one's a weaker joke.
Again, that's the thing. Like it's
like the eagle snatches.
It can be taken as offensive when it's not funny, but that's let's say someone Bo Burnham. I keep calling him Bill Burnham. Let's say Bo Burnham. For example.
the thing with the eagle snatches kid, what I was having a problem with is I would have worded it differently. Like eagle snatches kid is what I call it when I get lucky. I would have said would make a funny porno name or would make a funny porn film.
That's again like Gunn. He's actively stated multiple times that he doesn't even think they're funny anymore. Like he's been like, I was just trying to be edgy for the sake of being edgy, and that's why all those tweets are the worst things you've ever seen. And also, what was I gonna say? And also, again, like it's the only reason people are like, this is so offensive and horrible is because they're blatantly not funny. Like there are attempts at being funny, but they fall really flat on their face. Whereas when you look at someone like, say, Bo Burnham, for example, like he jokes a lot, but about a lot of really, really offensive stuff. But he does it really well. He handles it with a bit of taste. And he does it in a way that's actually clever and funny. Compare that with what James Gunn used to do, where it's just, oh yeah, rape and pedophilia. Ain't it funny? And then you can kind of see why some people are like, what? Why are you tweeting this? This is horrible and offensive for the sake of being affordable. Like, not what? For the sake of being horrible and offensive, because James Gunn was like, hey, yeah, let's get reaction out of people. It doesn't matter if it's actually clever or funny. So again, just so people know that even though I don't think he deserved to be fired from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think that's honestly a really dumb and spineless move on Disney's part. More or less because I'm not going to go into the whole political part about how these tweets actually came out, because that's a whole other thing. That's dumb too, though. But basically, it's just a spineless move on Disney's part that they looked at this first at these tweets that they did know about. They cannot pretend that they did not know about these when they hired him in the first place. And then to just be like, oh, you're fired now. It's only because people are making a big deal out of it. But it wasn't even like people weren't making a huge deal out of it until they fired him. And now that they've done that, more people are like, why did you do that? Like, these tweets are terrible, but not worth firing him over, because that's stupid and dumb.
And in all fairness, I was going to say that these tweets seem a little bit obnoxious.
They are obnoxious. They're obnoxious.
But I don't want to say that, because if you actually look at my Twitter history, I spam you daily with the dumbest crap I can think of. Like,
yeah,
if
but
yours
isn't joking about pedophilia. Oh, wait.
Well, best trans couple. That was for your name. An anime. I made the joke because they keep switching bodies, so I said it was my favorite trans couple. Mm-hmm. What else is there? I'm gonna keeping those screenshots.
I need to break down to it. Why is this guy calling me now? And it's just like,
it's your father.
He's like, no, my father. It's like, hey, guy, just calling you up to give you your motivational speech.
And also, you like Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
You don't?
I hated it. It was so fucking dumb.
Like, the movie sucked.
No, I meant the TV show, the cartoon.
The cartoon took a couple seasons to get going, but season 3 onward, what I think was
I heard that a lot, but I still found it real boring.
It's okay. You're allowed to be wrong.
Okay, whatever.
Do you have your ATM?
That's the quote. Yeah, that's how you get your money. Your dad gives you a shit ton of cash all the time.
Or at least slam beep.
Oh, yeah, did you see this? Is Mother 3 out yet? When you were saying, 52 days, I can't wait. And then, is Mother 3 out yet? No. And then every single day he tweets the word no.
That's the best.
And he has been for months. He's 37 minutes, 2 days, 4 days, 4 days. And he just tweets every once in a while. Like, he'll just, no. I like this.
Yeah.
Doofus wears hole in a bucket. No. See, yeah, that's all he ever says is no.
Let's bash the coal snake with my bat.
Ooh, this is a good one. You saying that Mike is your favorite character from Stranger Things.
He is.
And then you said, please don't, Mike is the best, don't at me. And then I added you as many times as I could, and then said Nancy.
I hate you.
That was great. I think, isn't that what you said?
I see it.
I just want to see if there's any other good ones I can. Because don't go to wait. Actually, how many? Twitters?
Dude, I have 4 HP left. I'm on the
199 followers.
Oh man, let's see if we can get it on this.
Let's get to 200 followers on Soul Surge. He does amateur movie reviews, and if you try to give him your opinion, he will say you're entitled to them, but you're usually wrong about them.
Dude, I died on the second dog.
Good job.
Woo, James, it looks like you got your head handed to you. So, how about giving it another shot? Sure, I don't know. I don't know where.
Also, we named our character James after James Gunn.
Yeah, and I named my dog Rabbit after the name Thor calls Rocket Raccoon in Avengers Infinity War.
I want Michael Bay to direct more Ninja Turtles. Don't at me.
Well, he didn't direct any though. He produced them.
I know.
Just gonna see if there's a way around.
But anyways, point is that anyone can be obnoxious.
Yeah, the point is that anybody can be. The point is that anybody can change. And that.
Well, no, that wasn't the point.
Oh well, the point is that James Gunn used to be a very different person than he is now.
Yeah.
Like if you read like his brother Sean Gunn, who plays Kraglin in both Guardians movies, like he came.
Who's Kraglin?
He was in the second one, like he's like.
The dude at the end,
He's
who's like pretending to play with the.
Yeah,
thing.
he's like the guy who like gets the arrow after Yondu dies.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he like messes up. Yondu's like that guy's played by James Gunn's brother.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he came out on Twitter was like, yeah, look, he used to be a total jackass, but like he changed drastically while making these movies. And he's literally said that James Gunn changed as a person while he was making the first one when he realized that his edge with quotation marks over it, which was basically stupidly offensive humor for the point of being stupidly offensive, was when he was him working on Guardians of the Galaxy was him realizing that edge was not the tool he thought it was, which I think was a pretty great way of putting it. Disney doesn't care though. They're like, yeah, whatever. We knew about this before, but now that this ridiculous manufactured controversy has just happened, we're just going to fire him. Fire the guy who made the 2 best MCU movies. Don't at me.
Okay. We're back to the tweets. We're only on the second one.
Oh man, how many are there?
I don't know. It didn't tell me.
Let's not go through all of them, please.
We're gonna go through as many.
I've looked through quite a few of them.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
They made,
I'm starting from the bottom.
I'm like already almost dead again. Am I doing something bad?
Yeah.
Man, look at these wacky adventures that we're gonna go on.
Hey, Morty. You wanna go on an adventure?
Oh man, Rick, I don't know.
Come on, Morty, we're gonna go to the Dagobah system. We're gonna go sell space weed to make money for my science projects.
That's not where you go to sell space weed, that's where you go to get it from that, you know.
How do you think you get it? From people selling it, Morty. Don't be an idiot. Come on. Yeah, you
Jeez,
you
Rick.
walked in that one.